Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, good morning. Welcome, 8 a.m. Eastern, straight up on the 28th day of May, 2014. This is Affirmations on Attitude of Gratitude. It's healthy affirmations and an attitude of gratitude, actually, the name of the program. We are so excited to have you along for the ride today. Our affirmation programs seem to be something that everybody really, really enjoys, and why not? There's a real positive spin to that. Not that an attitude of gratitude doesn't have a positive spin, but you know, it's just a really, really cool thing for us to be able to do for you. One of the other really cool things we do is we bring you the great music of award-winning artist David Martinka. And, of course, we direct you to his website, redbellymusic.com. That's his site. And then we direct you to sunshadows.net, which is the site of the group that he performed with. On both those sites, you can find great downloads that are free. You can also find wonderful CDs to purchase, so we know and hope that you are doing that. So, hey, good for you, good for us, good for everybody. So, Healthy Affirmations and an Attitude of Gratitude. Where on earth did I come up with that title? Well, for those of you who follow me on social media, and Facebook in particular, and please do, Annette, Rochelle, Aben, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Google+, Twitter, Pinterest, go there. It's all over the place, and I'll give you my website in just a little bit, and the direct link to get my book. So I'm very excited about that. And the book on affirmations is on its way, so make sure you sign up to get that too. But in any case, if you've been following me on Facebook lately, you know that my sister had to have an emergency appendectomy over this recent holiday weekend here in the United States. It's Memorial Day weekend, and on Sunday evening, she was taken to the emergency room, and on Monday morning, they took out her appendix. Now, she thought she had the flu, and I know that a lot of people say, well, gee, how could one have known? Well, you can't know, right? However, what you can do where your health is concerned is you can program your body via your affirmations to reach for and achieve a healthy status. And people think that's a little silly, but there was a book written years ago, and I don't remember the author's name, and I apologize for that, but the book that was written years ago was called Your Body Believes Every Word You Say. I happen to agree with that thought process, which is why I like using affirmations for health purposes. I just love the thought of doing that. I love doing that. I talk to my body all the time, and I tell it how good it's doing. I tell it, thank you for digesting the food that I'm eating. So this is what prompted me to do the program. My sister's recent emergency surgery, as well as things that I do every day, which include telling my body the things that I want my body to reflect. So think about it for a second. If you're always saying, oh, this is awful, or oh, this is horrible, and you're talking about yourself in that regard, you will literally manifest that. Maybe not exactly the way you're saying it, but in a way that reflects that. And I know I've spoken on the show before about this, but I do recommend that you get in touch with the book by Dr. Emoto, who did the study of thought and word on water. And when he would say things to water, bless water, tape words of encouragement or words of discouragement onto vessels containing water, the actual structure of the molecules of the water changed. Now, our body is primarily comprised of water. So I remind you that if the conversation, the thought, the words can affect water in a positive or a detrimental fashion, it can affect your body the same way. So to create some affirmations for yourself that remind you and remind your body of how perfect it is, how precious it is, how helpful it is, how fantastic it is getting you around town, waking you up in the morning. I mean, there's, your body includes all of your organs, your brain, your heart, your liver, your lungs. It also includes all of your blood vessels. It includes all of your skin is the largest organ in your body, actually. It includes your bones. It includes your muscles and your fat, because your body needs a certain amount of fat to survive. And, it doesn't matter whether you've got more than your share of fat or you don't have enough fat. In either case, your body is still perfect. So to remind it of its perfection on a regular basis is immense. Why? Because what your body hears from you, your body will endeavor to achieve. Okay? So whether when you look in the mirror, you step on the scale, you put the clothes on, you're thinking to yourself, Annette, my body is not perfect. Yes, it is. So just like a child in school who is hungry and thirsty for knowledge and information, so is your body. So one of the wonderful, wonderful things that I suggest people do is to thank their body every day and use the affirmations as the thank you. So every morning when I wake up, before I even move, I say to my body, thank you, body, thank you, body, thank you, body. Now that may seem silly, but I'm remembering that I am a body and a mind and a spirit connection. There's a trinity there. So I'm thanking my body. I say to the angels, thank you for being with me. I thank God for being with me. I have a whole morning routine of prayers, but one of the first things I say is thank you, body, because I woke up. As I go through my morning routine, I do a self-Reiki session, and in that, I say things like, thank you, strong knees. Thank you, strong legs. Thank you, beautiful legs. Thank you, strong body. Thank you, strong neck. Thank you, strong heart. Whatever aspect or part of my body I feel led and guided to address specifically, I will do. If I don't have one specifically to address, I will just keep thanking my body and all aspects of it. Now, by the time I swing my legs around and they hit the floor, and this is what I've done before I've even put my legs over the edge of the bed. My feet hit the floor, I thank my feet. When my hands reach for something, I thank my hands, my arms, my shoulders, my back, because of that whole connection that's going on. So the affirmation of just being thankful for your body is so incredibly powerful. Think of an animal when you thank it. You look at your dog, you look at your cat, you say, thank you, thank you. That dog doesn't necessarily know that you're saying thank you, but there's a vibration in your words, a huge vibration in your words, and that animal's energy will connect with it, okay? So that is the first thing that you can do to work a good affirmation into your body. The second thing is whatever energy you are expending throughout the day. So let's say you have just, out of 24 hours a day, you've got a 29-hour schedule that you're facing. One of the things you might say is, I have all the energy I need for all the things I need to do today. I have all the energy I need for all the things I need to do today. And in order to get that energy, we eat and we drink, right? We eat good, clean, whole, healthy food. We drink good, clear liquids, good, clear waters, organic teas, organic coffees, if that's your bent. So another great affirmation to say as you start your day is, my body accepts and digests perfectly all the healthy nutrition that I give it. My body accepts and digests perfectly all the healthy nutrition that I give it. So you're setting your body up to accept all of that energy that you're putting into it, the fluids, the food, and that your body will digest this, that your body will accept it. It is hugely important that you set yourself up for that, because if you don't digest your food properly, you won't have that energy that you said you needed when you set out your day. I've got this big, long day, and I've got all this energy, and the energy is working for me. In order for that to happen, we need to set that up. One of the other really wonderful things you can say once you've told yourself that you're going to digest your food and it's all going to turn out great is to thank the food before you put it into your system for harmonizing with your body. That's another great healthy affirmation. Thank you, food, for harmonizing with my body in every way. Thank you, food, for being that wonderful blessing to what I am doing for my day. So we've thanked our bodies, now we're thanking our food. I mean, that's pretty important. That's still part of a healthy affirmation. So that's what you're doing for your body. But we are not only our bodies, we are our minds and we are our spirits, but we're also social creatures. Many of us might live alone. I don't happen to, but I did for a number of years. Well, I shouldn't say that. I lived with my beautiful, beautiful cat, Baby. But I did not have another human that I lived with. So did that mean that I did not have interactions with people? Oh, no, I still had plenty of interactions. So another great way of using the thought of healthy affirmations is in affirming how we live with and how we deal with and how we react and act with people. So you might want to say, thank you for everybody that comes my way today and I working in harmony. Thank you that everybody that comes my way today and I work in harmony. It's a healthy affirmation because relationships with other people, whether they're significant others, such as partners, or they're just the people that we run into at the grocery store, we want to work in harmony. So we're stating that. Thank you that everybody and I, that all my relationships are harmonious. I'm going to simplify that. All my relationships are harmonious. That is a great healthy affirmation because relationships are part of healthy affirmations. They're part of our lives. All my relationships are harmonious. Now that not only includes people, it includes your food, that includes your finances, that includes your vehicle, your job, your computer, your phone. I mean, you have a relationship with all of these things. Part of being healthy is having healthy relationships. Another great affirmation that you can use is, I am doing great. When somebody says, how you doing, say, I'm doing great. How you doing? I'm doing great. How you doing? I'm doing great. Why? Because that sets you up to keep yourself in that uplifted vibration. If somebody asks you how you're doing, and you really have had just one, creepy kind of a day or a moment or an hour or whatever, and you start getting into that, when you say those things that you've experienced and you've seen and remember the toll they've taken on your life, your body, your mind, your energy, and you start repeating that and talking about it, you are now affirming that that is your existence, and your body will go back into the same patterns it was in when it was trying to get through what you did before. So again, when somebody says, how are you doing? You can say, I'm doing great. If you don't want to say that, because some people say, Annette, when I say an affirmation, I want it to be something I can believe, you might want to say, I'm blessed, thank you. I'm blessed, thank you. That is a great affirmation. All my relationships are harmonious. Thank you, body, and I'm blessed. If you only remember those three from everything we've talked about today, and boy, does the time go by quickly, you will have some healthy affirmations that you can use in your life, that you can use to create the life that you really and truly believe is yours to live and enjoy. And that is what it's all about. Healthy affirmations and an attitude of gratitude, they work hand in hand. I work hand in hand with you when I'm here. I'm so grateful for your company. Find us at blogtalkradio.com/perspectivepower. Find us at facebook.com/perspectivepower. Please sign up for both of those. Sorry about that voice. Also find me, Annette Rochelle Aben. I am at wordpress.com, so that's going to be where my website is. I told you how you could find my book. Go to createspace.com/477-9954. 477-9954 on createspace.com, and you can find my book. You can also find it on Amazon.com. The book's name is Choose, CHOOSE. I also direct you to redbellymusic.com and sunshadows.net to find this fantastic music from award-winning composer David Martinka, because he's so kind and generous to allow us to use his music. And I also direct you to all the social media sites. I'll post them on the video later where you can find us and stay in touch with us here on Attitude of Gratitude.